In the world of economics, understanding the difference between a movement along a curve and a shift of a curve is absolutely crucial. It's a subtle but important distinction that can completely change how we interpret changes in the market. Let's break this down using a simple, relatable example. Pizza. Imagine you're living in a small town and you love pizza. The price of a pizza is $10, and at this price, you and your neighbors buy a certain number of pizzas every week. Now let's examine two different scenarios to understand how movements and shifts work. One day, there's a rise in average incomes across the town. People are making more money, so they decide to spend some of their extra income on things they enjoy, like pizza. As a result, the demand for pizzas increases. People are now willing to buy more pizzas at every price. Even at the same price of $10, people want to buy more pizzas than before because they can afford it. This is a shift in the demand curve. The curve moves to the right, reflecting an increase in demand. The shift means that at every price level, a greater quantity of pizzas is now demanded than there was before. In this case, the change in demand is due to an external factor: rising incomes. People are not buying more pizzas because the price dropped. They're simply willing to spend more on pizza because they have more money in their pockets. The shift in the demand curve reflects a broader change in consumer behavior that is driven by a change in the factors that affect demand, income in this case. Now, let's look at a different situation. Suppose a new technology is developed that reduces the cost of producing pizzas. As a result, pizza makers can sell their pizzas at a lower price, say $8 instead of $10. This price decrease doesn't happen because people suddenly want more pizzas, but because the cost of making pizzas has gone down. At this new, lower price, you and your neighbors are likely to buy more pizzas than you did when they cost $10. This increase in the quantity of pizzas demanded, however, is not because of a change in income or some other underlying factor. It's simply the result of the price decrease. In this case, you're moving along the demand curve to a new point. You're buying more pizzas because the price has fallen, but the demand itself hasn't fundamentally changed. Just the quantity demanded at that specific price. This is a movement along the curve, not a shift. The curve itself doesn't change, rather, you're just moving to a different point on it as the price of pizza has dropped. All the factors that typically influence demand, like income or preferences, remain the same. The distinction between these two scenarios is vital. A shift in the demand curve happens when something other than the price of the good changes, like income, tastes, or the availability of substitutes. A movement along the curve, on the other hand, occurs when the price of the good changes, leading to a change in the quantity demanded, but without altering the underlying demand itself.